little bitch ass nigga. You just a bitch ass nigga. You hopped on the wave after nigga went mainstream, nigga. We been here, nigga. We been going over, nigga.
Nigga, I don't even like mainstream.
Nigga, I remember when you used to say goddamn Rollo was better than her, nigga. That shit. Now you
Rollo is better than her.
He is not better than her. You fucking bitch ass nigga.
Crazy.
Nigga drop once a year. You talking about something he better than her? You fuck out of here, nigga.
They done leaked all this shit. Shit.
It ain't my fault. Nigga ain't got no fucking goddamn professionalism about himself.
Heard what he said in the last song he made.
Shut up, Bucko.
Can't get mad at looking niggas song.
They don't need her. We'll wait on that shit.
Ain't no waiting. We're gonna drop.
We had to wait 5 years for it legit. About fucking time.
Shut the fuck up, Brock.
Yeah. Sorry ass piece of shit.
Done talking to you. What? Wow. Super Shredder?
Yeah. Who requested my gameplay, bro? 13 minutes ago. What you want to see, bro? Man, let me get this ring, man. First ring in the revamp leagues, man.
Bucko was so lucky I ain't had that goddamn meter on that first game on me.
I think that you and Bucko need to stop beefing so y'all stop playing in that first round. Bucko like to get a warm up on you.
Buck literally Buck already beat you.
We're 1-1. What are you talking about?
We was 1-1.
I'm about to win. That's the difference.
The only reason why he even goddamn won that first game because I ain't had my meter on. If I had no meters on, he was greedy. As soon as I turned the meter on, goddamn shit got spooky.
How you lose game 3? I didn't even watch game 3.
They gave him a bullshit ass fucking call to foul on a 3-point play. I closed out on Gurin. They called a foul. They were just giving that nigga shit at the end of the game. Like, it was the last 2 minutes. Fuck up, Cam.
He wasn't active. We ran this. We drafted. We in the finals. He was missing yesterday. We was on. I swept Maury 9, but went game 7. Now we in game 7. I got to stop for Buck because I got Amin Thompson and guard Pete. Some cracker that he got. Yeah, they bullshit the meter even if you get it right. Paul George won't do much of nothing. Hey, this is where the real hoop is really at, man. If you can't play this shit, you can't really do this shit. Hushed. He got Shea second.
5-yard line. On the ground, it's the rookie running back out of Miami. He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. You look at this Raiders defense. They played well against the pass. Currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Working out of the gun is Nix. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Nix to the air. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Catch number 34 on the year. It's a first down.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big third down pickup to keep their drive alive.
To throw, here's Nix. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The Broncos at 6-3 on the year. They were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful. You expect them to do just that.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown, Broncos. A great play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Broncos respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down. And, CD, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level. And sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That's a third down conversion to 24 yards there. Nice play.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
On first down, it's Genty. 45 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
A nice run here early on. It took a great play call to realize you want to establish a guy this caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Under a minute to go. Clock running and a back and forth first quarter of play.
Here we go, here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll go again with Genty. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. When you look at this Bronco defense, they've been pretty good against the pass. Not amazing, but good. Number 13 in the league.
I think if you talk to their head coach, you'll get a nice answer about how much he likes his team and what they're doing. But at the end of it, he would admit there's definitely room to improve.
Milton. That is caught. And he He's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play.
First down, Las Vegas.
Ready.
A run out of the gun with Genty. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. These two teams all tied after one. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bucks, Cowboy 80.
Throwing is Milton. Now he's going to step up and run. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. From 8 yards out. And the Raiders have taken the lead.
He was able to move around and found some vision to throw the football. And how about how he ended it? Boy, he had some zip on that throw.
It doesn't hurt to have an arm like that. Results in the touchdown here. Great play offensively. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
Broncos 7. Harrison Davis to kick off.
On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
Well, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And now off to the races, down the right side. And all the way home for the Broncos score. A big play there. 65 yards. And the Broncos are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Let's go now.
And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. On the give, Genty. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
No doubt about it. Really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. They did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Downfield and caught by Thornton. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Dante Thornton, halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Raiders have moved out in front. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14.
Broncos 14. Harrison Davis to kick off.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
That's pulled in by Brooks. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Throwing Nix. Open man downfield is Waddle. He's got him. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Now the first carry here for the running back. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
2nd down at 6 now from the 42. From the gun, they'll try to run it. They'll get it to the 40. Sweet little move in there, but couldn't get much yardage out of it. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a 1st.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Operating from the gun, here's Nix. And a loose football. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. This would have been a 54-yard boot had they tried a field goal, but they will not try a field goal. They're going for it. They'll go for it. Here's Nix. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he will have the 1st down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the 1st down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
2nd down and 4. And here's a handoff out of the gun. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, here's a bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. A great effort there. His 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive, as they will take over here with a little more than 30 seconds remaining. To throw is Milton. Now he'll tuck this and run. Going right side here, and that's complete. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
Let's go now.
Now Milton. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
At the 43-yard line.
Here's Nix. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Now it's Nix. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brooks. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
To throw is Nix. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. Austin Seibert sets up for the field goal try. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. Seibert able to knock this one through. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. They'll send the tight end in motion. A final shot before break. Milton. Short throw caught by Bowers. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Harrison Beavis to kick off.
offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
That's caught. Waddle on the left side. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
You think about the great receivers in the game, what do they have in common? The ability to create separation in their routes. Whether it's a head fake, a sharp cut, selling a different route, the subtle bump, it's a tough skill to teach. And this is well done here to get open and pick up the first down.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 28-yard line.
Hold on, son. Ready. 180. Wait, hard.
One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A great play there with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Broncos add 6 to their lead. Here's Seibert now to add the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Makes the score Broncos 31, Raiders 21.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Ashton Jeanty, 73 yards. And the Raiders have cut it back within a score. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is down to a field goal.
Harrison Vivas to kick off.
On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance. That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he stopped immediately there. Only a yard of the pickup there, and it'll bring up a third down.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Nix from the shotgun. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Broncos first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
And the Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll go play action with Nix. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Over the middle, complete. That's Brooks. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. That last throw right there putting him already over 3,000 passing yards now for the campaign.
And given where we are in the season, Brandon, you have to think to yourself, if he stays healthy, I think 4,000's a given. I think 5,000 is not out of the question if he stays hot.
Here's Nix once more. And that one too wide and incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're going. It's Nix. This ball taken in here by Brooks. He's going to be dumped there, but he does have a first down.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you were looking for...
And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A great effort there. 36 yards. And the Broncos are able to add on to that lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you've taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time,
he's to the 15. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Dante Thornton, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders are back within a score. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is down to a field goal. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Back to throw. Nix. He'll get that complete to Franklin.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Nix. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play.
Well, you can absolutely feel the thought process there. They just gave up the touchdown. So in the huddle, they're telling each other, you don't want to give it back now on a 3 and out. Nice job of making sure that they wouldn't, and they pick up the first down.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On play action, here's Nix. Rush coming, and he's taken down. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. The offense on 3rd down, they've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and 6. Operating from the gun, Nix. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 18. A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive will take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 49 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
As I take a look at the clock, I realize that this drive has eaten up a good portion of the 4th quarter already. Got to tell you, partner, when you're trying to salt away a game, this is exactly what it's supposed to look like.
Yeah, he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stop that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Off the RPO, he completes it. This will wind up a loss on the play. And now we've got a 3rd and goal situation.
It's now 3rd and goal.
They'll try and throw. Here's Nix. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. A great play there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Broncos will add to their 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
45. Raiders 35.
The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. And for right side here, complete. From the 43, here's second and a couple. It looks like they'll move things around here.
60 Maverick, 18, Pioneer. Mustang 19.
Here's Milton now to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. And that'll be incomplete with a penalty flag here on the field. And I'm not sure he was still behind the line when he let that thing go. So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 15 coming up after that loss of 2. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Now this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Nix to the air. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Jalen Waddle, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Broncos look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Quick throw there is incomplete.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them? I was going to ask you, maybe they saw something.
Huh?
Hey. Hey, Pamela Cole got to play that Cherokee team too, bro.
Oh, they do.
That's on Slam High School.
Here's 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
The nice thing is that you still got all your timeouts in the middle of the field.
Yeah, Pamela Cole about to move.
Especially if you see the defenders pitching the
He edited it all. Then what do you think he did to him?
pick up some nice yardage.
The contract is not crazy?
He's going to let it fly.
What's this team? I peeped this shit like a couple weeks ago, but it didn't look off.
That was one they needed to connect on. They're down, but not quite out. So you have to figure, with under 2 minutes to play, they need to hit on something in very short order.
Hey, all his linemen do got on his back. And it look like they got and the sleeves.
Oh yeah, Colton Miller. You talking about the Raiders? Oh yeah, he's cheating. I can tell you right now, Colton Miller, he age reduced him, but there's no way that contract only that. He got that nigga on a $24 million contract with 4 years remaining. Fuck out of here, bro. Yeah, he cheated. On God. This nigga 92. On me, he not taking on $24 million for 4 years.
Harrison Davis to kick off.
On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Yeah. It
Oh,
don't
yeah,
matter.
he
This
cheating
nigga
with him,
sucks.
too. He got 3 years left on that deal. He signed for 3 years, $12 million. He's at 87. I don't think so. Not 12 million. That's crazy, though. I knew nigga had to be cheating, though. I knew that shit, bro. Man, I know fucking well. How many age reductions do you get? On God, he got 3 niggas 22 that's vets in the league.
I don't know what the jump was when you first made it.
He gets 99. Max Crosby at 56 million for 3 years. Stop it. That's another $100 million contract, bro. Yeah, he's cheating. You don't get a 99, 22-year-old Max Crosby at $50 million, bro.
It don't matter. He sucks.
See how much cap space he got, Maury. Yeah, he fixed some contracts. He probably had to pay them niggas, bro. Cause a lot of them niggas got 3 years on the team, every year, 2 years in the shit, but they got 4 years left on their deal and shit. Like, you didn't sign them niggas to 6-year deals. That's the only way that shit even add up.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. And he cleared that cap penalty. Go
You can
check
go
his
check
cap
that
penalty.
though.
I bet that
Yeah.
bit's 0. Is that
Oh,
what you see?
that's it. If that shit's 0, that's blatant.
You should be able to see it. Yeah, but either way, he took them numbers down, so it don't really matter.
Really terrible though. I mean, I know my negative is OD too though. Yeah, I know my shit right.
Bruh, hey Gator, tell me why that's my grandma, my daddy, mama that's doing the interview on the news. She talk about some.
Yeah, he ain't gonna never be able to find nobody back.
Hey, Maury. My bad. She talk about some. I hope y'all ready, cause this ain't the last mama that's gonna cry this year. This ain't the last son that's gonna die. She said hit on the news.
I sure try to run the score up. I think I am.
with the shouting, you might say. There's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
I get killed. Getting gunned down?
And it's nearly an
Yeah.
interception, but it's incomplete. That turnover really helped him there, but not to be.
Crowd said Quante didn't shoot him, but he was in the car.
To throw, here's Nix. And the most curious way there to
Look like the boys just gonna have to say who shot him, or they about to eat that tongue.
lines up a safety. Charles, a lot
I wonder why they shot him though.
heading into the tunnel as this one ends.
My